Hi guys, hello, Mary, meet everybody. It's Lumi Anne Finistra, and today I am doing another show. A couple people have asked me and said, "When are you ever going to do a show on the YouTube channel?" And I said, "As good as any." So that's what we are doing here. I'm going to be doing alternating between here and the computer desk for a lot of reasons. Number one, the fact is that I have to look at chat on my phone. Right now I'm logged in as Michelle on the phone, so I have to switch it around. Kirsty says hello. And so let me switch just to my account from Michelle's, because right now it's Michelle's account. Dear God. I always have problems when you do that. Yeah, usually we do. I don't know why. So let's look at this thing here, and we obviously do have questions. Already people are coming on, and so right now, Kirsty waves and says hello, and so that's me on the couch, and not really very exciting. No one wants to stare at my face all day on the phone, so we have coming in next week. We're going to be doing something unique. Now, I mentioned a couple shows ago on the live stream that I wanted to have some more autonomy and less like Michelle and more like me. And so me and Michelle and a couple other people have been working to kind of make me and Michelle a little more uniquely different, so that people will be able to tell who's who. And the first thing you'll notice is that we have the show, and it says Christy020 says hello, peeps, and Bet Stacy fell asleep. It's very probably did. She's, it's 10 o'clock at night in the UK, so it probably is. She probably did fall asleep. Even if I wanted to do a show at 2 o'clock, I would not have been able to do so, because the fact of the matter is, Michelle had just gotten her hair done. You can see that. And so we are, of course, that's something we're working on, is to change the image for both of us. Now, last night I explained how I felt the show went on Michelle's channel, and that's the reason I'm not taking phone calls. Michelle received a message from Martin, and Martin said that he wanted to be on the show, and the problem is I don't really know if, as the initial show, if we're going to take phone calls right now. It's just too much of a pain and a bother to do that. Oh, speaking of phones, did you turn the damn things off? I think I did, but I'm not sure. So we're going to do is, I wanted to show you the couch. I wanted to show you what it looked like. Michelle just got her hair done and things today. And with that natural light would be great, because you can't really see Michelle when she's sitting at the studio, because Michelle is always kind of hard to see. So I don't expect a huge following on the show. No, I don't expect a huge following. Let's see. Oh, no, not the fake one. What are you going to do with that? I have no idea. All right. I see, Scott, Stacy. How are you doing? So what is my channel going to do differently than Michelle's channel going to do? Well, for one thing, I noticed that on my channel it seems to have a potential of being a whole new way of doing things. Or in Michelle's channel, her content has been pretty much, yeah. yeah. Anyway, the point is that my channel, we're going to try to focus on different things and be more creative. And this is going to be, for me, I'm not going to go dealing with the phones right away. We may eventually get to the phones in another show, but the whole idea is to kind of set the kind of the baseline. Last night's show was more of a monologue. Rochelle Forsberg, which is one of Michelle's followers, said, "Oh, gee, I really kind of wanted to watch it, and I kind of missed out." And so Michelle suddenly she said, "What are you going to do?" And Michelle says, "Well, could you be on tomorrow?" And I said, "Sure, I could be on tomorrow. There's no reason I couldn't be." And so we said we just chose arbitrarily. We chose 5 o'clock. Number one, because I'm a new channel, relatively speaking, I only have 77 subs, and I didn't know how well it was going to go over. And like Michelle said, the UK audience is a major oh dear God. No, we're good with that. So we are going to go over to the other studio, but before we do, I wanted to see, obviously, the regulars know Michelle, how she does the other studio. I'd like to ask them is, where would you rather see my videos be done? Even though I don't have a big computer screen, I can't read questions as easily. So obviously I have to look at the phone and hope to God that I can read your questions. And like somebody says, they're going to see my face in the phone if I'm sitting there constantly looking at it. So do you rather see it with the couch? Oh yeah, Michelle, I love you, bear. Everybody asks about the bear. It's right here. It's just kind of nice to be in a different film. I'm good. I'm just ordered some stuff in bed now. Well, the patio is not a problem, except the fact of the matter is right now the patio is a mess because the landlord is doing some major construction work in another apartment, so he's got a lot of construction debris on the porch right now. So even if we wanted to do it on the porch, we couldn't because all the construction debris. Even if we did do it on the porch, we still would need a second phone or a tablet to read the questions on the screen because this phone would be the camera. And so that's the reason why we do it this way. It's because it's easier to do it in the studio because we can have control like camera angles and positions. Unlike Michelle, I'm not going to go ahead and go as crazy with overlays and stuff because that is just really, really distracting. And that's the thing. I don't want to be distracted with worrying about if you can read the chats or if they're easy to see or if, showing multiple overlays and stuff and shoulders. That stuff is nuts. I have to sit there and watch her. She's presets up the show. She takes up a whole friggin' 15 minutes, prepare a show at a time, run the countdown pre-roll, get everything set up, and then at the end of the show, she has to break it all down, and then the next show, same setup all over again. I just want to get on and get off. I want to get fast and I want to get quick and I want to make it easy. Maybe eventually I'll go more fancy, but I don't think at this point on her own. Maybe they gotta ask the same thing. All right, so let me take a look at this here. Please stop pretending to be me. Starscazy says PMSL. She was there. Now she's gone. Huh? I don't know what that means. But anyway, the point is that me, Michelle, have been working on trying to create new content. But we want to go for different levels. I bought some stuff when Michelle actually paid for it. Some stuff to make things a little bit more different. Now, let me give you a hint what it is. I bought a wig that matches my natural hair color, which is like a brownish, dark brown, and it's going to be here, and probably by Monday. And I bought some matching eyebrow pencil so we can try to make my eyebrows look the way I look in Michelle's heart and Michelle's mind. And so, which is pretty much the way I normally would look. And so we thought that'd be great. So that's going to probably be here Monday. Michelle and I have never done eyebrow pencil. And so we are going to have to actually practice it for the Wednesday live stream for next week at 5 o'clock. Maybe because Michelle doesn't have to get my hair done next week, maybe we might start at 2 o'clock instead of 5. We'll have to see how that's going to work, because Michelle also wants to start adding Thursday next week to her itinerary. So for her, it'll be Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. UK time, and 11 a.m. Pacific time. For me, it's currently it's at 5 p.m. Eastern, 10 p.m. UK time, and let's see, if I've got to go with time zone math, Michelle's buried. 2 p.m. Pacific time. So that will be what we're going to be doing. We're going to be trying new things and seeing how this works. And let's see. Yvonne Manning says, "Hi, how you doing?" It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I talked to Yvonne, and Michelle talked to Yvonne. Actually, I never actually talked to Yvonne, but Michelle has. But still, it's nice to have you here. And where's Dory? Dory's asleep. She chose not to be on today. She said that I don't know if I come on camera, if I'm gonna be roasted alive by some of the bad people. And I said, Dory said, yeah, it's possible you might be, because the bad ones that remember you are going to want to sit there and stick it to you. And so Dory's in the bedroom listening to her phone music and relaxing and chilling out. So if you occasionally hear some yodeling, it's probably Dory blasting her ears out and jamming to some tunes or something. Hopefully it's not going to happen, but we have no idea what's going to happen with Dory. Of course, Mr. Cat's a little frustrated with about Rusty, because he's not going to be able to get a chance to plop his furry bottom on top of my keyboard, because he'd have to sit on the couch. That's just the way it is. Let's see. Show message. Fit me. Okay. So let's see. Yeah. Let's see. Dory did steal from you, Michelle. Be careful. Yeah, I think Michelle knows that. She looked cute. That's a shame that Dory. That's a shame. Tell Dory I said hello. Okay, yeah, I'll tell her that. I am going to definitely. Michelle has been telling me we are definitely going to get a bigger tablet in November or December, whenever we get a registry date. That will be about the size of this. And then I will be able to make it really large, and we'll be able to read the chat easier. And that way, that'll make it easier for us to read this from the couch. Right now, the way it is, we can't really do that. But it's 10.5-inch tablet. Does it make them bigger than this? I think they do. I do know that there are some tablets available that are much bigger than 10.5-inch. Okay. But your standard iPad is about 10.5 inch. The Android versions are not much smaller, so that would be about the size. And this is a phone too. Yeah, so you can hold it to your phone like this. Take your face to make a phone call. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why would you want to have it that big? Well, for a phone, it makes no sense unless you're wearing earbuds or headphones or something. Yeah, okay, that would make sense. Yeah, if you're going to try to hold a big piece of glass to your face, that'd be kind of strange. It would be. Yeah. So I'm a little nervous today, but I think overall, my friend says, tell Dory to come out. She will be nice. Well, she said that she doesn't really want to. Your hair looks really nice. Thanks. Of course, here's the thing. Let's be honest here. When you're dealing with Lumi and me, is and make sure you know who you're talking to, because this is really a Lumi show. And I basically said to Lumis, if you want to cover this yourself, pretty much be the main MC, for lack of a better term, that's fine. But I personally will come in if I'm asked questions. But because Lumi is a separate person, I think it would be better to make sure not to get that mixed up if you can avoid it. It does happen. That's the reason why Lumi said to me is, like, need to find a way to be more easily distinguishable. Yeah, and that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to come up with a better way that Michelle can be her on her show. And you know Michelle, you can always tell her she's the one with the white hair. Right. And when I get the hairpiece, the eyebrow pencils and stuff, we will have my hair a different color. It'll be brown. And one thing I just noticed, your door is dirty. The bedroom's got handprints on it. I know, I got to clean the doors. Oh. Oh, dear God, sorry about that. Yeah, it's going to be cute. It definitely matches my real hair color and style. I would prefer. So that's what we're going to do. Michelle said to me, what if I like your style better? I said, well, if you like your style better, it's fine. But, we'll be back to trying to say, who's who when you guys have both got the same hair? Yeah. The thing is that my hair's blonde right now, and it looks good blonde. Yeah. It looks good with your eyebrows, which are these ash brown eyebrows. And, but if you were to wear a dark brown hair with these eyebrows, they would just look really, really out of place. Yeah, definitely. You might as well be apologizing to East. How you're not with me? You're obsessed with me. Stop it. Nice, cute Bob. And of course, guys, Stacy says, Lumi, just you talk, please. We do not want to get confused. Lumi, are you thinking of getting a nice dress? Yes, Michelle and I did a planned dress. And Dory just came by. I don't know if she wants to say anything. She's just walking into the bathroom. So, yeah, I agree with you. No reason to confuse the hell out of everybody when me and Michelle talking at the same time. But we are going to do some awesome videos of compensating. Literally, two of us sitting on this couch together. So the way that's going to work, I'm not sure how it's going to do it. Michelle's going to do it. But she wants to make it look like she's sitting on this couch next to me. And she said that she can do that kind of video work with Final Cut Express, and it'll make it really look good. The only problem is I don't know how she's going to do it. There's ways to do it. I know that. Michelle has done it before. I've done it with Michelle. I made it look like we were walking on a snow-covered road when in the other studio against green screen. But this would be a whole new challenge because you can see It's this summertime. We don't even have the studio lights on right now. All the lights coming in from the window. So it would have to be like shot in multiple segments. But the problem is, how on the heaven's name are we going to keep the conversation organized, and so it sounds consistent and not like I don't know how that's going to do it. Michelle, you have to come up with a plan with that. I know you will. So let's see. Next question is, let's see. Go back further here. Please don't get me started with Dory right now. Is Lumi girly? I think, no, I'm more like a tomboyish person, actually. Michelle is more of the femme. I'm not as much. I don't know where it says, can you ask, why would you need to ask that? Lumi Anne Finistra. Okay, that's the other Lumi. Lumi, I think Michelle needs a tablet more than you need a. Well, let's put it this way: the hairpiece is more affordable right now. I got it for $10 on eBay, and the same with the highlighter pencil. I think we spent like a total of about 16. The tablet that Michelle wants is like 120. For a generic Android a phablet. It's a phablet, which is a phone and tablet combined. So you can theoretically, you can take the SIM chip out of this phone and you can put it in the tablet. It runs the same operating system as this phone does, which is, I think, Oreo. And I'm not sure what phone this thing's using. I know it's using Android 7. I think it's the same as on this. So Lumi is Scott Stacy says, Kirsty, we should for sure have it so we can tell the difference. Lumi, you couldn't do live streams that way. You just do one live as Lumi here, and Michelle does her channel. Exactly. And lately, that's what Michelle's been doing. Because the same reason Michelle kind of wants the autonomy. She may not say it outright, but she really does want to be respected as Michelle. And likewise, I want to be respected as me. But there's going to be crossovers and stuff like that. But it doesn't have to be like a regular thing. And right now, the other thing I want to do is I want to cover different stuff and try to reach out to a different audience. I mean, we want to have we both want to have larger audiences, but I would prefer to try to focus on other things than Michelle does. And Michelle herself said she also would like to do more videos on the couch. And like she said, she needs a bigger tablet so that she can do the couch. And she eventually said that she wants to be able to do a phone call. So she had planned to make something similar to a little control box that you can visualize this here, which has the two buttons to answer and hang up the phone, red and green buttons. And she had planned to build that. And that, unfortunately, is not a problem to do. It's just that Michelle was like, after all the trauma she had on her channel, she just said, I don't think it's worth it because the people are never going to let me live it down, especially that I'm still wearing a big pair of cans in my head. And then you have to basically realize that makes it harder. We do have a phone right here. The problem is it does not easily interface into the microphone here. However, in the old days, Michelle used to do this. She used to have this phone here, and she would turn the speakerphone right there on, and then you would hear the call. The problem is that Michelle's sometimes gets so distracted with her hearing that she couldn't always hear the callers. That's why she spent that money on the system that she has now, and it is a mixed blessing. It doesn't always work well, especially if Michelle is anxious. Forget it. You might as well basically be talking to a big tin can and a string because Michelle can't hear you, as we found out last night. And of course, last night we also had the problem of, well, at the beginning of the show, the bandwidth was really, really inadequate, and so she really just totally, the stream just got totally butchered. Michelle said that I tried to increase the resolution, and it totally messed up everything. Part of the problem is the way Michelle had the streams encoding was part of the issue. Not the complete issue, but it was a good part of it. Let's see. Do you run your show on your channel? Okay, that's what you just said there. Turn on the phones. Do it. No, not right now. Not today. Do paint your nails. I'm going to try. We got to get polish. I'm thinking like a darker red color. Not black. Definitely not black. But I also had some matching lipstick at one time. I don't know if we still know where it is. I think when Michelle originally bought it for herself, but then she was like, when she put it on, it was like a ruby. It was like a darker. I don't know what color it was, but it was kind of like a almost to match the original look of the original Snuff Queen from Finland. And the problem was that was so bold in her white hair. She looked almost like a white goth, and it was just so much. It was like, oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. And she said, well, I thought it would look good. And I said, against your skin? You look like you're basically, I don't know how to describe you, but it wasn't what Michelle wanted. And she was like, well, I tried. So Michelle wants to try to improve her image. She wants to try to improve her presentation of her channel. Not just the content. The content's got to be improved too. My content is got to be improved. We got to work on the content. So what I want to do is let's start with trying to get to know me, the person that you're all watching. Which is so many people have so many questions. Let's see here. So you're gonna have to be patient while I go here. He says you don't have Asperger's, Lumi? I do, obviously, because we share the same brain. So obviously some of the neurological condition of the Asperger's do affect both of us. But apparently on my side of the brain, I seem to be doing a little bit better in some areas. But I can tell you that in this kind of show, which is like the premiere show, dealing with the phone, dealing with content presentation, dealing with everything else, phones on top of that would probably be a little bit much. So I want to work on getting my content where I'm familiar. Right now I'm nervous wreck because I have to figure out how and what. I'm reading these questions as fast as I can and trying to keep things organized. You don't, okay. And then of course, Kirsty says pink. I don't know about that. For Michelle, maybe pink lipstick would work fine. But with brown hair, I think I need a brownish red lipstick. Turn on the phones. Oh, on the wire set. So I guess, Lumi, talk about tech stuff as well? It's almost like it's the exact same. No, actually, I'm not going to be focusing too much on technical. Because that's something that I personally don't really think is going to be a good thing to get into, is the technical stuff. I do know the technical stuff because obviously we could shown a lot of it, but I don't want to get into too much of the technical stuff because it would bore you to tears. Originally, my channel was covered spirituality and spirituality topics. And I kind of still want to focus on that, at least lightly touch on it. Not as much as I would on my regular videos, but we do want to cover some more the spiritual stuff. If week comes up, we will answer it. Pop wanted to be on here. And I said, I told Michelle, I said, do not tell him, please, do not call. Do not call Pop. We do not want phone calls, at least not now. As it would be absolutely an anathema But you know what? I don't even know Michelle turned the phone off. Or did she? I don't know. Let me just check real quick. That's a great question because Michelle has a notorious habit of having these knobs go twisty on me and then screwing me up. Yes, it's off. Thank God. So I cover it because the cats like to kick me off all the time. And right now I am really nervous because I think we had too much coffee this morning. We gotta pee again. Yeah. So, but let's try to get caught up with some of the questions here. Same eyes, same sight. Scott Stacy says, yeah, maybe red would be better with her light skin. Burgundy, that's what Michelle had, yeah. Everybody wants the phones on. And really don't. I could take the phone calls, yes. But if I'm going to take the phone calls, you're going to have to switch over to the other table. Thank you, Sister. I appreciate it. Yeah, if you're going to take phone calls, I have to go over to the other studio. And I'm going to take a quick restroom break. I want to take a second, and then I'll go over to the other studio, sit down, and then we will get started with the phone calls and things like that. So please bear with me, okay? Let's do two things at once. And so let's do that. And be right back. So, let me switch this over to the other camera. I admit, one of the things that worries me. Oh, I hate these XLR plugs, Michelle. Get better ones. Well, that's easy enough to replace those. Yep. So let's get this screen on. Now I gotta put on the damn headphones. So, and let's see what we got here. Phone calls, same number. So, yeah, I'm really not looking for phones. They distract me so much. And I have no idea Pop is gonna call. Oh, dear God, I hope not. Oh, Jesus, I just set up. Go ahead, call you on here.
Hello,
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing fine, and who am I talking with? Okay. And says, I gotta be sure not to keep reading the chat and talk to people on the phone, because if I do, I can't follow both. You sound like you're talking at the bottom of a goddamn cup.
Well, I don't make me sound like I'm at the bottom of a cup. I'm just looking to speak with Dory.
Okay.
Dory Wastaki.
Okay, so...
I'm looking to speak with Dory.
Excuse me?
I'm looking to speak with Dory.
Dory's not actually here right now to take calls. I don't even think Dory's even watching the show on her phone at all. So
can you run over the room she's in and let her know that an old friend is on the phone for her? She'll know who I am. She remembers me. My name's Jay. Me and Dory go back.
Oh, I know that Michelle and Dory are going to be going out to dinner later tonight, and that's all I know. But right now, Dory just said that she said, "I don't know if I'm going to be on the show or not because I don't want to be. I don't want to
run to the room and let her know that an old friend is on. Maybe she change her mind. I think if you realized that it was me on the phone, that was.
Okay, thank you.
Well, can I speak with Dory?
No, you can't speak to Dory. She's not available right now.
Well, did you run and let her know?
Thank you for calling
an
now.
Old friend named James.
Okay. Dory's not available because she wants to do her own thing. And Michelle's obviously on the standby. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, call her in here.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing all right, and you?
Doing good. Can I speak with Dory?
Dory's not available right now.
Oh, could you just let her know that somebody's on the phone for her?
She's not available for the show. You're going to have to reach her yourself. She's on Facebook. She's on YouTube. She has her own YouTube channel, by the way.
Okay, but she's in the room next to you, so maybe you could just, walk 2 steps.
No, Dory is not in Michelle's purse because Michelle's purse is actually sitting on the coffee table where I was sitting. Yeah,
Can you just go let her know that somebody's on the phone for her? You can just walk over there and tell her.
That's all it's going to be.
Perhaps you could type the phone audio into her room.
Who?
Perhaps you could make it so she can hear the call at least, so she can hear what I have to say. Maybe you could just put the audio into the room that she's in and have her listen.
Well, excuse me. Like I said, the problem is to those of you who wanted to know, I'm going to answer this question outright for every single person. Dory's not here right now. Dory chose not to be on the show. I am not going to go ahead and start running out and looking for Dory to come into chat. She can watch her play on the show on her phone if she wanted to. She could chat with everybody on her phone.
What if you just carried a speaker into the room that she's in? And then I could just say what I have to say, and then you can just carry the speaker back. And if Dory doesn't want to respond, she doesn't have to.
Phoning for Dory, they don't distinguish. Yeah, you know what it is, Kirsty. The first call, well, thank you very much for calling. Have a nice day, okay?
Speak with Dory.
Yeah, it's just that. That's the reason I didn't want to have the phone calls, because all it's going to do is it's going to distract everybody, and I don't even know why people want to have the phone on stay. And what's the biggest problem is the one that we might get on later on is Pop. Dear God. Pop is a good kid. He doesn't mean wrong, but the problem with him... Go ahead, call you on here.
Hey, Dory, how you been?
I'm doing okay. Who's this?
Name's Chuck. How you been, Dory? You remember me. Remember we used to do heroin in Torrington together?
Your name is Jack.
No, Chuck. Dory, don't you remember me? Remember we used to chase the dragon under the bridge in Torrington?
Oh, the Cringe Report.
No. My name is Chuck.
Okay. No, I don't necessarily know if I remember you, but...
Dory, hear me out. You don't remember... This was back in like 2005, I think. Remember, we used to meet every day underneath the bridge in Torrington. You don't remember we used to shoot up heroin under there?
Okay, it's Chuck. Okay.
Yeah, you remember that now, right? Well, listen, Dory, I got some bad news. It turns out that I've been living with HIV. And I think you might have gotten it when we were fooling around under the bridge.
Oh.
And I think that's something you're going to need to go to the doctor and get checked out for, Dory. And that's what I'm calling to let you know. So
Okay.
I don't know how else to give you that news, Dory, but I hope you're well. And, I'm sorry. It's a hell of a disease, Dory.
Okay, well, here's what I wanted to say. Okay, let's not go too crazy with the phones because I don't really want to deal with a million people looking for Dory because that absolutely drives me ape shit. I will take phone calls a little bit at a time, but I am not going to sit through every single phone call like Michelle. And you see how this is what Michelle said. I'm not going to do that. Okay, I will take phone calls. Oh, Michelle, how in the hell do I do this? Oh, I got it. Okay, This mouse has got a sensitivity issue. I think they swear to God this mouse needs sensitivity training. Oh, dear God. So let's see. My Dory, Form of Consciousness says, Pop, once you're... I don't think Michelle is interested in him. Trust me, he's too young. He's way too young. Michelle could easily be his mother. Michelle could easily be Pop's mother or even his grandmother, depending on when his mother had Pop. Although that would be kind of weird for that age. Let's see. Remember, Lumi, this is your show, not Kirsty's. Right, but just it is that I'm also, like I said, I don't want to go crazy with a million phone calls. I will take some, and I'll let you know. When you see a phone number on the screen, I'm taking calls. If you don't see the number on the screen, it means I'm not. I will alternate with some phone calls in between. And let's see. My client's obviously is got a Dory fixation. I don't need that. No, wait. All right, so the first thing I wanted to get back to is that we're going to be focusing on other stuff than Michelle on her channel. And I am also, clearly, as you can see, is that I can get a little bit frustrated like Michelle can, but I think right now I'm doing a little bit better than Michelle is, just to be fair. I'm actually looking forward to this show. This is the first show I have done a live stream with a total of 7 people, which is actually pretty good. But I don't see anybody clicking the like button. No, why not, guys? Why not? Why isn't anyone so clicking on like? Would it be so bad? I don't know. Seems like every time I do a video, I see either no likes or dislikes or get no comments. But we'll see what we can do to change things around. Michelle, she's also working on some new content as well. And Scottish Stacy and Kirsty are working with both of us to make both of our channels better. Except, of course, Kirsty and Scottish Stacy, unfortunately, are not even mods on our channel. Should change that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Why don't I go ahead and I'm not going to go crazy with a million mods. I'm not, we learned that on Michelle's channel. Don't go crazy with a million mods. Because if you do that, it totally gets crazy. And then everybody doesn't understand what's going on. So let's go ahead and give Stacy some mods just to match with Michelle's channel. And let's see, where's Kirsty? There it is. Give you some mod status. I'm going to keep the 2 mods the same. Of course, Michelle is also a mod on my channel as well. I still have Nightbot. Michelle asked me if I wanted to try Nightbot. And she said it would be good because then you can go ahead and help promote certain things. And people who have used Nightbot on this channel said, we hate Nightbot because it's a nag. Yeah, definitely Nightbot can be a real nag. I don't want to deal with Nightbot too much because if I did set up Nightbot, I would not be setting it up like Michelle does every 10 minutes, plugging either the documentary or the donations or any of that stuff because people hate that. And I don't blame them because they're like, why should you have to be plugging your channel so damn hard? And the reason why Michelle and I agreed that we need to get more people to help out with the mods, for example, is we realized that these channels could easily explode, and which would be great. If I ever get a day when we have like 20, 30, 40 people on here, it's going to take a lot more time to read every single comment on these channels. But I have always watched the channel quietly when Michelle is talking on the phone, and then watch Michelle all of a sudden, because we share the same brain, totally drops the phone call and totally goes say what, and then she gets lost. And that's one reason I don't want to deal with the phone right now, is chats are going to be enough of a challenge to keep up with. I'm about sick of seeing that cunt. I think she's talking about. Okay. Private Consciousness said, LOL, Christine needs to stop deleting comments and telling people. Well, that's her job. That's what a mod does. She wants to see this channel be a success. And Michelle also has a third channel, which I don't know what she's ever going to do with it. She told me originally that she was going to work with Kirsty and Scottish Stacy on the third channel content, on the third channel called Welcome to My World. And I thought that would be a great idea. But when YouTube changed the way streaming from the phones work, it's like Michelle told Kirsty, now you gotta have to have two devices, one to act as a camera and one to act as the reading screen. And of course, in some ways that makes sense, because if you've got your camera, like I have this one that's mounted on the wall, you're gonna need to be able to have something that's close enough for you to read it. Now, of course, if you got 20/20 vision, you probably would be fine reading the screen from where we're reading right now, which is about maybe 20 centimeters. But that's still going to be hard for me to do that. There is people on YouTube who want to chat and have a safe space and not abuse people. Absolutely. Brenna also, I heard you hate free speech. Kirsty, I don't know what you want to do with that one, but that's up to you. Stacey, let them talk long as it ain't bad. Yeah, but let's see. Couple of Nazis. Oh, dear God. Now, there's a nice goodbye. Nice and hidden. Messages are hidden for review. Let me explain this. Unlike Michelle, I did not get rid of the review filters, but I'm not always going to be able to catch up with them. So my mods, which include Stacy and Kirsty, can look at the mod messages for review, and they can decide if they should keep them or not. So, and Scott Stacy says, Kirsty, we predicted this. Yes, we all did. And we all knew that this is going to come up sooner or later, that there's some people on YouTube that have nothing better to do but to sit there and basically blast each other and put people down. It has affected Michelle's show. It has affected Michelle's well-being so badly in the last few months. Actually, it goes back over 6 months, but where Michelle basically has become a very broken person and has been constantly unsure what to do anymore. Because anytime she tries to have fun, the people make fun of her. And they don't laugh with her, they laugh at her. And that's not, and that's not the cool thing. One day this will be a safe, happy space. I can't wait to sing and for you to have your hair peace and laugh. Let's not talk sad. I really don't want to talk sad. I really don't. We've already had enough. I had to sit through enough of that crap in Michelle's channel. And, yeah, I see it. One day this will be a safe, happy space. I can't wait to see my sing and for you to have your hair peace and high laugh. Let's not talk sad. Out on the wire says I'm back. Mike Hunt says, look at you turds in the hug box. You know, and I think you're an example of exactly what Michelle basically was so damaged over. Don't like that. Would you rather she cry all day? Yeah, I don't want to do that. That does not go well with YouTube. Especially for YouTube content creators that are just starting out. There's enough of the drama bullshit as it is. I had to listen to it. I watched a little bit of Mama Bassol with Michelle, and basically Michelle just put the phone down and said, this is absolutely just totally not anything I would want to sit through for 4 hours. She tried, and she was ready to throw the phone through a wall within the first 10 minutes. That's how bad it can be for Michelle. Because when Michelle came on YouTube, one of the things that she wanted to do was to create content that was going to make somebody, especially people who have Asperger's and have anxiety issues, that they want to come into a place where they can feel that they're at least given a chance to be appreciated. And that's important because YouTube has become, for the large part, the platform already is hostile. The YouTube administration is doing things to content creators, to small channels, that is causing a lot of unhappiness. But we can do better than that. We can make better content. We can make better shows. And that's what I think we need to do. Because people with Asperger's, autistic spectrum disorder, whatever you may have, anxiety disorders, you don't need the bullshit. You don't need the bullshit. And Mr. Hunt, why do I care? Kirsty, ban me if you will. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt her. Okay, it saves you with Mike Hunt. Don't even try it. You will be seeing the other side of the door. Both of you. The neighborhood door handle. The mods are selected based on the way that they carry themselves and the way that they handle issues. These two, Scott Stacy and Kirsty, know damn well about the drama scene. They know exactly what they're doing. And attention horrors. Yeah, right. So, you know, I don't want to get into the major band fest, but we got to do is we have to try to turn things around. If you're going to save Michelle from total dying of unhappiness, we have to change things. We have to make things better. I've seen Michelle go from coming on YouTube and being happy and coming up with new content to seeing her totally just take a shit in the last 6 to 9 months. And I really don't want to see that continue. And it's going to stop now. It's not even going to start on my channel. I refuse on the grounds that this is not what I'm looking for. I want people to come here and want to feel good and enjoy the content. Yes, we will have fun. Yes, we will have a good time. Yes, we will share skills. Yes, we will learn new things. Yes, I will occasionally show new things with Michelle. Eventually make a cameo appearance in the sense that maybe Michelle will pre-record a video and I'll play the video clips. And this is something that I really think we need to do. For the love of Pete, we need to tell the drama kings and queens of YouTube that want to destroy small channels that are not following the same drama formulae that we are not going to play your fucking game. We refuse. It's not going to be good for us. It's not going to be good for the people. It's not going to be good for anyone. It's just going to make everybody downright angry at each other and pissed at each other, and that's not good. And for those of you who do want to at least make an effort to try to be receptive and make a positive change and make the content creators' lives feel like we're doing something good, I will give you a thumbs up for trying. I really will. I just I don't want to go through and sit through and listen to the kind of bullshit game that was going on in Michelle's channel. I refuse on the sake of it's just absolutely disgusting. Let's see. I am going to take a few more phone calls right now, but I'm not going to sit there and take a million of them. I'm just going to take a few more phone calls. I said I would. So again, the phone number is up on the screen. But so let's take a few, and that's about it. I'm not going to take a million of them. So the phone number's up on the screen. We'll take a few calls, and if they're bullshit stupid, they're not going to be talking very long. Okay? So we will take a few phone calls, but I am not going to sit there and be belittled, teased, insulted, basically dragged through the mud. And there's Dory. Everybody said want to see Dory. Want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Okay. So I don't know if you can hear her, but she's there. She's right there. You can see her. Of course, you know you're going to bend down. Yes, indeed. That's Dory. So we're not going to go through with the bullshit on this channel because it is just so stupid. These will be fun. Yo, yeah. Kirsty says hello.
Hello.
Okay, can't see her. She's all the way over here.
Hello.
Okay. Yeah, you can see her. You can see her in the corner there. So how you doing, Tori?
Okay.
That's good. And let's see. Kirsty says hi, Dory. Stacy says, sorry, my fucking phone cut off. Hey, Dory.
Hi, how are you? All right, guys. Bye.
She wasn't sure she was going to be on because she was afraid that the trolls were going to eat her alive. We're not going to let the trolls eat anybody alive. We're putting the trolls on the strict diet. And that's because I insist on it. We're not going to have the trolls destroying the channel. I will not allow the trolls to trash this channel. There's a lot of good channels that don't mind trolls. They can play games with trolls and have fun with trolls. Self Stewart comes to mind. And that's fine. But I am not playing games with the trolls. It says trolls are banned till the end. Yeah, we know one of the big people in the troll community. We're not going to give names, but there is some people in the troll community that have a leader, and the leader is been known to cause problems. And we're not going to allow that to continue. We're not going to allow it. But we are taking phone calls, so you can see the numbers on the screen. 860-738-8463. Again, that's 860-738-8463. Please keep the messages relatively short. I mean, we may have a few more people who want to call in. I don't know. And you want to be joining? You want to join the show, Dory?
No, Michelle.
Okay, I'll just set the camera to the couch so you can see Dory. And you won't be able to see me, but that's okay. I'll just set the camera to the couch so you can only see Dory here. Okay, just go sit on the couch. No, she doesn't want to sit on the couch. Okay, that's the couch. That's where I was sitting. Very famous couch. The famous couch. The same couch that was in the documentary, I Am Snuckering, was where R11H30 and Michelle sat for part of the interview. And when she was on Michelle's show, that's where they sat and they talked. We just don't have the studio lights on. It's 21 degrees Celsius outside right now. It's probably about 19 right now, but it's still good. And I don't see any reason to make a big deal about that. Okay, no phone calls. Jeez, I don't know why. Well, take advantage of that. And let's see. More chats here. Says, yes, correct. Just pretend she is there. LOL. Skynet should call in. I know he wants to. Yes, I agree. I actually can reach Skynet, but he was afraid that if he got on the phone, that all hell will break loose. Let me go ahead and give him a direct link call on his channel. I'll see if he's answering it. I don't know if he is. We'll try. Nope, no answer. Oh well. He'll probably join us later. Anyway, the thing is that trying some new ideas for the show and stuff. And yes, I have noticed that there is a lot of people that watch the show and stuff like that, and also talking on Discord too. Yeah, I want him to call in, tell him to call. I just tried calling him. He's not answering, so he may not be available right now. Hello, everybody, says the troubadour. Everybody's scared to rock the apple cart. I don't, so if he has... No, yes, he does, because Michelle also posted the link for the show to the group and also on Hangout and on Discord. And if not, when Michelle posts the finished stream on Discord tonight, he will have access to it. He can go ahead and plan to get together and talk with us next time. What's going on with everybody? Well, today is, like I said, is the first significantly planned live stream. And so we're kind of just getting ourselves organized. And unlike Michelle, I don't have much of a plan either, but I've already said from the very beginning that we're not going to allow this channel to turn into a giant cesspit. So we're going to be working on trying to come up with new content, new program, new things, answering audience questions. And I'm not going to go heavily with the phones because it makes just a lot of headaches for everybody. So, and of course, Christy says hello. The troubadour says hi with a smiley face. And that's what we're going to do. We should do a makeover show. Oh, yeah. That's actually what Michelle and I have planned for next Wednesday. Is Michelle is investing or has bought me a new hairpiece and to give me a new physical image, a persona that's different and independent of her own. Because she kind of realized that I was right when I said that I wanted to have my own autonomy. And likewise, Michelle wants to kind of have her own autonomy too, because so many people basically rip Michelle an asshole because of me being with her on her show. And that really kind of makes it kind of sad, because I do think that we do need our own presence, but we do like to work together on the show. And that's what's going to take us longer to do that, because we need to find the right content that is going to be great for both channels. As far as Michelle's channel called Welcome to Her World, Welcome to My World, this is called, she had planned originally to expand on from originally when it was part of the cable TV network from the local public access cable programs here to cover content that's more, maybe more things like with guests in studio and things like that. But don't know if that's going to happen. I just don't know. Not many people around. No, Tro, I am guessing your man got banned for the night, so just play cool. Yeah, all right. So right now we're doing pretty good with 7 people, and I got 1 like. Hey, it's just thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Skynet, Sky says Kirsty says Sky. Gave you a like to counter the dislikes. Oh, I don't see the dislikes right now. I think maybe YouTube got smart, at least on the webcam option, where they don't show you the dislikes. And because they realize that it frustrates the audience so much. I remember one time on the show, I'd be watching Teleport, and he would be like, watching the screen, and he would be like, oh no, we got 1 million dislikes. Oh, I'm going to end my stream now because I hate the dislikes. Yada, yada, yada. That's what Teleport was saying. And Michelle talked to him afterwards. She said, why in the heck do you do that? Oh, I don't like dislikes because it makes me look bad. And Michelle said, yeah, but you're already working on a content on a program. Fuck the dislikes. You're showing that you're playing, what game is that? Oh, God. I forgot what game. She plays a couple different ones. And he's like, yeah, but I just hate dislikes because it makes me look bad. No, she said, don't worry about the dislikes. Just go out there and play your games. Michelle is not really a game player. I'm not either. But she says, well, what would happen if we played Infocom games on the Mac and then simply had people watching us play Infocom games like Zork 1, 2, 3, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Leather Goddess of Phobos, Bureaucracy. I don't know if people would quite see it the same way as they do the other game, Fortnite. Oh, there it is, Fortnite. That's the game. Sky, let me try to ring you. Yes, I did. I can try calling you again. I gotta go back in there. Yeah. Let me try calling him back. Hope to God I don't bangle this bad boy up. Michelle's got 1 million names on here. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go on as me because unfortunately Skynet doesn't have me as a friend request. So I'll go on Michelle's account for now because it's easier. Unless you wanted to go ahead and set up another friendship thing. So let's see if 1, 2, 3 answers. And yep. Deal with the calls. He doesn't seem to be answering. Probably at work. Not everybody can deal with multiple streams at one time. So what kinds of topics would you guys like to cover on this channel? Because I'm open to suggestions. If it's affordable, reasonably easy to do, isn't going to cost us an arm and a leg, isn't going to result in anybody getting maimed or killed, which brings up the other project Michelle had planned on, and we ended up basically throwing that project on that definitely not high priority, which is a transformer to convert 120 to 240 UK voltage, because Michelle says it's going to weigh a ton, and it's not going to be something we're going to be using on an everyday basis. It's just big, heavy, and, it's fun, but it's not going to be an everyday application. Do you play any games, Kirsty, like Candy Crush? No, I play this dragon merging game on your phone. The closest game that I have actually played on the phone was Nico at Silmi, but then we do the real Nico at Silmi in real life with real cats. So it's not really much of a game for us. It's more just a time killer. But Michelle has said, well, like she said, is it would be kind of funny if we can go ahead and get the Infocom game interpreter and get the games like I mentioned earlier, and then play them and stream playing Infocom games on the phone on the computer. I don't know how well that would go over versus Fortnite. Michelle originally wanted to play Wizards of Warcraft, but found out her video card was substandard and would not run it. And she was like, "Oh, this sucks." I really kind of wanted to try it, but it's not going to work with our video card. It's been a while, said Pete Super. No, it's not Soup Kitchen Pete. At least I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, Ariana. Who's Ariana? So, Pete, welcome. LOL, says Kirsty. And I think one of the things that I want to do, like I said, with this channel is I want to try to get into more exciting things than the bullshit that had happened to Michelle's channel and destroyed her channel in so many ways, and also just about destroyed Michelle's will to keep going on with the show. And I've been kind of telling Michelle, don't give up. You're going to have to seriously crack a few skulls. That's all. It's not because you're trying to be a mean person. And she says, well, I've been hearing all kinds of different things, like the trolls are good, keep them around, don't ban them because then they call you a Nazi. And then they get all mad when you throw them out the door. The thing is in my case, it's like, I'm not going to tolerate that shit. I'm really not. I mean, I know sometimes Michelle, unfortunately, sometimes can hear, our hearing, our combined hearing can be a problem. And so sometimes Michelle and I can't always tell with the phone calls. But in chats, we can read them damn easy. And we can tell if the person is being a nice person or if they're deliberately trying to cause trouble. And that's the reason I am not too enthusiastic about that. Okay. Pete Super says, well, Kirsty said good for you. I don't know what to say about that. Well, let's put it this way. Is Out on the Wire, I think it was Out on the Wire that said it. No, maybe I'm not right. But one person said, he said to put up or shut up. Michelle put up and he ended up shutting up. Never pissed off Michelle. And she really can be quite tenacious when she can be, because her natural hair color is red. She technically is a redhead. Reddish, brownish hair color. It's not really red, but it's red enough. You don't piss off a natural redhead. Unless you want to potentially find out what it means when they say redheads are hot-tempered. He's on about murdered Pete. I am not murdered. No, Pete Super is. He's not murdered. He's obviously talking to us. Yeah. You gather that. The thing is, this microphone is getting rubbed and clanging and banging. It's because it's running against my neck chain. Michelle's actually neck chain here. Let's see if I can try to fix this so that it doesn't keep slapping against the clothes. Ooh, boy, this is fun. Yeah, no, wait, no. I want to get the cord underneath this. There, that's better. And this is awkward. Yeah, I understand that. So why don't I ask you guys some questions? Let's see what you guys got to say. You want to talk about awkward? This headband is like being squeezed by bench press. Ow. because the headphones are squishing against the temples, my ears, and then the headband is like slapping against them. I'm not even gonna go there. No, we're not gonna go there. So should have worn the white Elsa dress. Well, yeah, it would make sense, right? Because I already got the headphones on, and the headphones are already acting like a headband. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, the headphones actually act like a headband. So, Kirsty, am buying her on. Huh? What does that mean? I am buying her one. Oh, one. Okay. What did Unaware do? He's always been nice. Is he banned from here? Ask Kirsty. He's, from what I could see, he was starting to kind of instigate trouble. Remember, just like Michelle, I do not necessarily want to ban indefinitely. I will, after a period of time, which is up to my pursual, I will decide if a person should be unbanned. But for today, I don't want to go into, have the show go into a ditch. If you know what I'm saying, it's like I don't want to go into a ditch. I just want to see the show begin for first show, go at least real enough that we can talk and share information. And like I said, the first show of the time. Oh, okay. Okay. And did Michelle give you the number of the sizes? I think she did. Yeah, I think she did. Yeah. Kirsty, Pete says, I am out. A lot of weird stuff going on here. It's not really that weird. It's just a group of people talking that maybe you're just not interested in, but that's okay. It doesn't make it bad channel. We will need to get the dress and wig Michelle. It's going to take a few times for new people to come. Yeah, it will. But, like I said, Michelle knows that too on her channel. She's been doing the same thing. She's been trying to improve her own content. Is a wedding dress, Stacy? You know what's funny? Michelle's coronation dress, the newest one she has, the convocation one, that actually is a wedding dress. That actually is what she ended up buying because that's the only thing the Holy Clothing had. She tried to find a dress similar to the one she had originally that got eaten by moths, and she couldn't find one. So when she went on the Holy Clothing catalog, that was the only white dress that she could find, and she bought that piece. And compared to the original one, which really looked really awesome on Michelle, this dress is like, holy shit. It's not what Michelle really wanted. It's got, it's sleeveless. It's not spaghetti strap, but it's kind of nice, but she wanted to have something with the bat wing sleeves on like she had originally. And then she had a purple one that Dory borrowed one time, and then Michelle couldn't find it back, and Dory couldn't find it either. And so that was two dresses that got lost. One got eaten by moths, and the other one just disappeared. It's kind of strange. Lumi, I got 3 from Wish for a joke. Maggie is going to try them on. I phoned her, no joke, and we'll get her on the show. Okay. Speaking of Maggie, I would be interested in seeing her come onto my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. If you can see, it says in the corner in the lower right-hand side, it says Lumi Finistra. Just click on that to sub if you're not already sub. And we definitely really would like to see more people come into this channel. I think this channel is going to probably be more oriented towards other types of content that Michelle's channel, like I said. But obviously, we got to get more subs first. Okay, I'll be on Michelle's show. Yeah. Definitely see if we can get everybody together for Michelle's show on Saturday. Right now, Michelle still only has it scheduled right now for Tuesday and Saturday at this point. That's 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. UK time, 11 a.m. Pacific time. Michelle totally is unsure about the Australia, New Zealand time. That's why she stopped saying Australia, New Zealand, because it turns out that she was wrong a couple times. And trying to do time zone math in your head gives Michelle a headache. It seems to be, yeah. Yeah, it seems that's what happened. She wore it once or twice, and then it got lost. They don't know where it went to. The beautiful purple dress, Michelle kind of misses it, which would have the bat wing sleeves on it. She private messaged me and said she agrees to try on dress. Lumi, Maggie is coming on Saturday. She doesn't do late. She's going a bit early. Okay. Well, that's 7 o'clock at night UK time on Saturday, so I don't think that's going to be a major issue. But if Maggie wants to show it to Michelle privately or me privately, that would be fine. Just have to be before 7 o'clock. So let's see. Anything else? 7 people, 1 like. Yeah. Well, I don't really see a reason why we need to drag this on any further unless you guys have some questions you'd like to ask. You can ask some questions. I am listening. You got 2 likes. Thanks, Skynet. I appreciate it. Why don't you, Skynet, can I try calling you? Because I tried to call you and you were not available. I wanted to have you join the show briefly. And I was wondering if you'd like to talk briefly on the show. Yes, tonight was a bit late, but she's going to try it on. I'm making dinner right now. Okay. And we're going to be eating too, eventually. Michelle and Dory, we're thinking about going to make ABC Pizza later. Because Dory right now doesn't have a lot of extra money. The Soup Kitchen gave Michelle some frozen chicken cordon bleu, which Michelle was thinking about cooking, but she didn't know how long to cook it for. And by the time the show was over, we realized it would probably be kind of late to cook something that might take about an hour in the oven at 350. That's Frankenstein units. So Michelle said, well, we'll just go to ABC Pizza because I'm in a mood for pizza anyway. I forgot to like everyone like. I dislike because Michelle, Stacy, and Kirsty showed love for communism. First of all, this is not Michelle. Okay? So Mike, I'm sorry to say that to you. I know you're used to talking to Michelle and having Michelle basically freak out when you do bullshit. I am not Michelle. Okay? Michelle had agreed to me to pretty much let me do my show, and likewise, she does her show while we do crossovers once in a while. And the ABC Pizza looked good. Oh, yeah, definitely. And Michelle doesn't get a chance. We don't get a chance to go there very often. So when we do go, it's a nice time out. Get a nice, big, large pizza with sausage, pepperoni, and extra cheese. Oh, yeah. It certainly would, because the way prices are in local McDonald's has gotten to be about $9 to $11 for just a basic hamburger meal. And Michelle said, for that much money, for 2 people, you might as well go get a nice, fresh, hot pizza with 1 liters of sodas, and then come home with something that is going to feel substantially good in your belly. And I have to agree with that. It'd just be nice to go to ABC Pizza and hang out with the local pizzeria. It's not a big chain. It's just a small mom and pop pizzeria. It's really good stuff, though. It's been a regular in Winston since about 1973, so it's been a major pizza place in town. Winston's so loaded with pizza places. You got ABC Pizza, you got McGreen's, you got Kent's, you got Monaco's, you got Mario's, you got Noli's, and of course out of town you got Solo, and you have another pizza place over there at the other mall. Yeah, plenty. You got plenty of pizza places. That's all you need to know. The problem is that most of them, the 2 that are easily close to Michelle, is McGreen's and ABC Pizza. McGreen's is okay, but they don't take credit card. So unfortunately, Michelle can't order pizza on credit card. But she can from Noli's. And she can order from ABC Pizza. But the problem with ABC or with Noli's is it's brick oven pizza, wood-fired brick oven, and what happens is it's Neapolitan pizza, and so it is burnt to a crisp. If you don't tell the cook, do not burn the crust. And then of course the poor schmo has to sit there and be very careful to make sure that they don't add too much wood or that they watch the pizza in the oven. Otherwise they'll burn. Do they got coupons you can use? I don't know if they have coupons. We don't have a local, actually. I have never seen any in the newspaper, but then again, we don't usually get the local paper. They may have coupons. I know they have specials sometimes. You going to the soup kitchen? Yes, I am going to be at the soup kitchen tomorrow with Michelle, and Michelle and I will be doing our normal routine tomorrow. So Michelle goes to the soup kitchen every day. Oh, by the way, the local soup kitchen is looking for some donations. I have a list of items. Michelle has a list in her purse of things that they need. And Michelle will go ahead and read those lists to you tomorrow on her vlog of what the soup kitchen has been asking for donations, because they're running a little low on supplies. So if you want to make some donations, Michelle will cover that tomorrow on her vlog. Maybe wrap it up now, Lumi. You did well. Thank you. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Everybody, I want to thank everybody who came. I'm going to try to get a show planned for the next few days. I'm going to try to get something scheduled for Wednesday. Again, maybe we can do it earlier since Michelle didn't have to get her hair done today. So maybe what we'll do is maybe Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 7 p.m. UK time. And maybe more of the UK audience can be part of the show. And, of course, it'll be a little earlier for the people on the West Coast, but I think that they will manage. And then I will work on trying to get Michelle also to have a weekend scheduled program. I don't know how we're going to do that, but we'll find out. Okay, guys, for now, thank you all for watching. Stay out of trouble, okay? Bye-bye.